Hello, ETF fans. Mike here with a quick category spotlight, timely in the markets. So, just going to be a real quick update on the financial sector. As we know, yesterday, if you read the daily review and preview this morning, Zion's Bank Corp and Western Alliance Bank Corp reported significant loan-related issues yesterday, kind of caused a widespread sell-off across the regional banking ETFs. So I thought what we'd do is we'd dive into the financial sector and just take a quick look at those regional bank ETFs, show you where you can explore them on our platform and all that good stuff. So since I have the daily note pulled up here, I'm just going to click on the US sectors and industries dashboard. It's going to pull up the dashboard for all of our sectors grouped up by segment, which is going to be the broad-based sector itself, and then by group. So here where I'm looking at technology, we can see broad-based semiconductor software. But what I want to do is I want to hop into financials. So just real quick at the top level, we can see there's just over $100 billion across 32 ETFs. We break that down into broad-based, so funds like XLF, VFH, two of the biggest products out there. iShares, MSCI Europe has had a pretty good year. But if we go into banks, we can see we break banks into broad-based, large banks like KBWB, KBE, and then we break it into regional banks, which will be KRE is the largest, 3.62 billion. If we look across here, obviously we can see, yesterday was a pretty rough day, down 6.2%. Over the last month, it's down 8%. And if we push out a little bit further, we can see over the last year, it's pretty flat. So obviously significantly underperforming the market and the broader financial sector itself. Flows have been pretty negative over the last week at negative 400 million. I'm sure that will perk up a little bit more tomorrow as we see the fallout of yesterday's action. But if we go out a little bit further, you can see it's been pretty negative across the board. Year-to-date flows down $1.4 billion. So the category in financials, $2.6 billion has come in year-to-date, but the regional banks specifically have seen $1.6 billion come out. Last thing I'm going to do, just going to show you real quick how you could then go and look at all the companies inside of these. So we'll use KRE as an example. I'm going to click the KRE link. It's going to open it up in our research and dashboard. Hop in real quick to our technicals page. We can see with that action yesterday, we pushed through the 50-day moving average pretty easily, broke through that barrier there. We can see pretty close to being oversold, but not quite technically oversold. And then obviously, if I look at my broader Bollinger Bands, we can see kind of pushing through all of the support levels and two standard deviations below that moving average of the 50-day. So significant pressure as we can see. Finally, the last thing I'll do is I'll just hop into our portfolio visualizer. And this is where you're going to be able to, whoa, look at that red. So this is showing yesterday's returns of all the underlying companies. So we can see, Zion there down 13%, Western Alliance down 10.81%. So pretty rough day across this sector. A whole lot of red with one green. Looks like Triumph Financial broke the trend yesterday across the board. But obviously, if you close this up, we have all kinds of data points. You can go through and look at all of the underlying financials, profitability, etc. So that's it. I just really wanted to show you guys quickly how you can use our platform to dive right into these regional banking ETFs, kind of get some high-level statistics as well as go deep in under the hood if you'd like. So that's my category spotlight. If you have any questions, like always, reach out to team at ETF Action. And I hope you have a great day. This is Friday, October 17th, so I hope you have a great weekend as well. Thanks for watching.